Josh Futterman has always felt stuck. By day, he scrubs toilets as a janitor in a research lab, and by night, he disappears into his video games, where he finally feels like a hero. His favorite game is Biotic Wars, a nearly impossible sci-fi shooter that no one has ever managed to finish. Until one night, Josh does the unthinkable. He beats it. But his celebration doesn't last long. Moments later, two mysterious warriors, Tiger and Wolf, step out of nowhere, announcing that the game was never just a game. It was a test, a recruitment tool, designed to find the one player capable of saving the world. To Josh's shock, they believe he's the savior of humanity. Before he can make sense of what's happening, he's thrown headfirst into a wild mission. Tiger and Wolf explain that in the future, humanity is enslaved by genetically enhanced beings called Biotics, all created by a man named Dr. Elias Kronish. Their plan seems simple: go back in time and kill Kronish before his research can doom mankind. But when Josh insists there has to be a better way, he convinces them not to kill Kronish, but to change his life path. In their first attempt, they try to prevent Kronish from contracting herpes at a college party, an event that, in Tiger and Wolf's timeline, drove him toward the genetic research that eventually created the Biotics. The plan, however, spirals out of control. Josh keeps fumbling the mission, and Tiger and Wolf quickly lose patience with him. Instead of neatly altering history, they make mistake after mistake, creating unpredictable ripples through time. Kronish doesn't die, but the timeline shifts in strange ways, leaving them no choice but to try again and again. Each failed mission makes it clearer that Josh is far from the fearless savior they imagined. Their next strategy is even more reckless. If Kronish's heartbreak over herpes led to the invention of biotics, then maybe they can stop it by seducing him themselves. What follows is an absurd, chaotic attempt to lure Kronish into a night that changes his destiny. But the awkward and desperate scheme only complicates matters further, leaving Josh questioning whether he's cut out for this at all. Meanwhile, Josh's family life is unraveling. His parents are confused by his sudden absences, and his coworkers at the lab notice his erratic behavior. On top of that, time itself is destabilizing. Each intervention alters history in ways none of them can fully predict. Instead of fixing things, Josh, Tiger, and Wolf often make the future darker. As their misadventures pile up, Josh slowly realizes something. Maybe being a hero doesn't mean being the strongest or the deadliest. Maybe it's about finding another way, one that Tiger and Wolf, so hardened by their brutal future, can't see. For Josh, the mission isn't just about saving humanity anymore. It's about proving to himself that he's more than just a janitor, more than just a gamer. He wants to be someone who matters. Just when Josh, Tiger, and Wolf think they might be getting control of the mission, things spiral into complete chaos. Their actions have caused so many timeline shifts that the future no longer resembles the one Tiger and Wolf remember. The more they interfere, the more dangerous and unpredictable the world becomes. Their focus shifts back to Dr. Kronish. If they can stop his research once and for all, maybe they can still save humanity. But instead of simply killing him, Josh insists on finding another way. Something less violent, something that changes who Kronish becomes. The problem is, time doesn't bend so easily. Each new attempt warps the world in unintended ways. In one version of reality, Kronish becomes obsessed with peace and charity. In another, he's corrupted by power. Every timeline seems worse than the last. Meanwhile, Josh begins to see cracks in his partnership with Tiger and Wolf. For them, killing is second nature. For him, it's unthinkable. Wolf in particular struggles as he spends more time in the past. He discovers simple pleasures he never experienced in his brutal future: music, food, friendship. And for the first time, he questions whether he truly belongs in battle. Tiger, however, remains laser-focused on the mission. She sees Josh's compassion as weakness, and the tension between them grows. As the stakes rise, the trio are forced to make a desperate gamble. They infiltrate Kronish's life in increasingly extreme ways, trying to push him away from the discoveries that will eventually doom humanity. But every plan fails. often with explosive consequences. Josh starts to wonder if maybe fate can't be rewritten so easily. Then comes the shocking twist. Even if Kronish's research never happens, someone else will pick it up. The future seems determined to create biotics no matter what they do. This realization shakes them to the core. Maybe their mission was flawed from the very beginning. Maybe Josh was never the savior after all. In the final stretch, betrayals and revelations tear the group apart. Josh learns secrets about Tiger and Wolf's true motivations, and he begins to see that saving the future might come at a price he's unwilling to pay. Their battles grow bloodier. The timeline fractures even further, and Josh is forced into choices that test everything he thought he knew about being a hero. By the end of Season 1, nothing is certain. The world Josh once knew has been completely rewritten. Tiger and Wolf stand at a crossroads, unsure if their fight has meaning anymore, while Josh, still just a janitor at heart, realizes he's in far deeper than he ever imagined. The mission isn't over, but the cost of continuing it may be greater than any of them are ready to face.